So I'm a huge proponent of Augmented Work Expo, AWE, and especially this year, it has been such an amazing and special experience. For about almost 2 years, we did not see the community in person. And so finally, thanks to Ori, thanks to the AWE team, we finally got to hug people and at least shake hands at times and get together and have dinner together. So just, it's such a huge celebration of community. Meeting people in person has been such a luxury that we didn't realize that it was until the pandemic happened. So thank you, AWE team, and thank you all of the volunteers that helped out and worked together to make this thing happen. I really enjoyed my time. Especially, I'm really grateful for creating the XR safety and security track, especially at this intersection where metaverse is being talked about and a lot of these technologies are converging. We got to see some really amazing technologies at the expo floor, some haptics, some brain-computer interfaces stuff, and some of these eye tracking, sophisticated technologies. So right at this intersection, how important it is that AWE chose to highlight security and safety, which as a CEO and founder of XRSI, I got to curate that track together with Rachel Michelson, and we had some fantastic speakers there. We talked about hacking virtual reality. We talked about how we need to perceive privacy. Noble Ackerson, he talked about context, control, and choice, and how we can build trust in the era of constant reality capture. I myself had the honor to bring together some contributor from the community, XR Association, ITIF, and Meta itself. And then just this morning, I was sitting with Dennis and Christina. We talked about how XRSI framework that we are building for privacy and safety could potentially be used to help build safety and inclusion in the XR ecosystem, which now we know is being talked about as the metaverse. So, all of these sort of huge talk about the metaverse, and a lot of these billion-dollar companies, million-dollar companies making investment. I'm really delighted to see that privacy, safety, and security is getting its own stage and being seriously talked about and getting its own time and focus at the main stage. And everywhere I'm going, people are like, hey, how can we help? How can we learn more? As a key takeaway, and it's also very, thanks to Ori and the AWE team, we're going to continue this collaboration. I'm going to take it to XR Safety Week, which is taking place 6th to 10th of December. So I would encourage the entire community to not stop right here. Continue the conversation with XRSI. You can reach out to me. You can go on to www.xrsi.org or www.xrsafetyweek.org and participate in these conversations that are going to continue, and we're going to continue to bring together the community to talk about data classification, human rights, child safety, privacy, security, all of these topics, super important for the community. So it's an honor for me to be here, to look people in the eye, to see their real intention. There's a lot of, sometimes talk but no action, and now we have an avenue to actually take action and do something about privacy and safety. And I encourage everybody to not stop at AWE. This is just like a milestone where we meet, and now we resume these conversations outside of AWE and come together and potentially celebrate XR Safety Week, be part of these frameworks, contribute to the research that we do. So fantastic event. I'm so proud to be here. There's so many other conferences that happen, but here I feel so comfortable. There were about 189 women that were specifically, I love that collage where all these women were part of the conversation, but this is still not enough. We need to do more and more diversity and inclusion. Ori, you're trying really well, and I'm going to support this mission for as long as I'm part of this. We are going to keep bringing more and more women into it, more and more allies into it, so let's just keep going.